readings, how we doing. So 9:48. Just about to leave my house. One of these days they're gonna let me go. They're gonna be like, we can't do this no more. Yes, sir. Your eyes are so crusty. Oh, you gonna let me check mine? Oh my god. Can I help you? I'm recording.
Oh, you're making a video? Hello, vid.
Go wash your mouth and your face. Last night I was watching a live with corporate JT. Now, he's one of the people that I follow on YouTube. I wouldn't say religiously, but very closely, because he is highly informative and he is the kind of person that I aspire to be like, especially in this business. I made mention to him last night on live that, well, I know he is a huge advocate for the website bark.com. I have not been successful with it. I have actually just put out bid, and no response, right? Like, my comment to him last night was, Bark is not for everyone. Now, of course, he came to the defense of Bark because he has made a huge amount of his money through Bark, and he's a very proud advocate of that site. Not that they sponsor him at all, but, you know, in a way it does, because every time he posts something about it, you know, another job comes through that, as, you know, as far as a lead for him, and he is very successful with it. So I say all of that because this morning I was formatting what I need to do today. What am I going to be focused on today? And no sooner than I started working on that, I got a follow-up message from one of the leads that I submitted a quote for on Bark. And it's for a volleyball shoot, which, you know, I do sports photography through TD Sports Media. So it's just funny how this happened, because I had sent this gentleman a quote weeks ago, and, you know, no response. So I'm thinking, that's a dead lead or whatever. I did follow up with him, and he never got back to me. Well, he got back to me today, and he asked that I submit a formal quote to be given to the Palm Beach County schools. If I am successful in getting this one job, it pays for all of the financial investment I've already put into Bark. So, corporate JT, if this works out for me, you might be right. I might owe you an apology and say that you just have to be a little bit more patient with Bark. Maybe that's what it is. Bark is not for the impatient person. Bark is for those who are about their grind. You know, you put it out there, you let the world know, you let the universe know what it is that you're doing, and you surrender to it. Like, okay, if something should happen, or if something should come out of this, great. If not, great. I guess I was banking on the fact that by putting out the leads, somebody was going to bite. And because no one did, I was ready to give up. I trust that I need to work on my patience. I think I've said this before. I am not a patient person, and I need to work on that, because everything that I am patient about, everything that I wait for, tends to be far better than the things that I rush into. things that I rush into never really pan out for me. And you would think by now at 44 I would know that. Here I am once again learning another life lesson. Just hopefully this time it sticks and I don't have to keep repeating the same life lessons again and again. So again, to corporate JT, I think you might be onto something and I just need to be a little bit more patient. So if you are the kind of person that is trying to get into corporate photography and videography, you really should check out corporate JT, because he's got a lot of information that is beneficial and impactful, and he knows his stuff. I've checked out his website. I've checked out his lead. I've checked out his reviews on Bark. So I mean, it's not to say he's a person that's just talking. You know, he's about that life, and that's who you gotta follow. You can't always go behind people who claim to be a photographer, claim to be a media mogul, or claim to be a content creator. You know, a lot of people full of shit. I'm just calling it as it is. A lot of people are only saying things to grow an audience. They are not truly hardworking individuals in their craft. I'm just saying. And some of these people out here are reposting videos from years ago, especially when they are themselves saying, we got to get this bag in 2024. 2023. Bruh, it's 2025. Come on, make some new content. Or if you're not about that, stop. Just stop. Like, why are we recycling? We doing reruns now? If we want a rerun on YouTube, it is as simple as rewind or replay. We don't need the content creators repurposing their videos like it's new. Good content will always be good content no matter what year it comes out. I'm just saying, some content has an expiration date. Some content is only going to be relevant for 2025. But there's a lot of content that is lifelong impactful information, and there is no need to repurpose it. Okay, like, we don't need reruns. If we want to have a rerun, we can do it ourselves. We don't need you, the content creator, doing it for us. I'm just saying. Anyways, enough ranting and raving. This is my video for the day. I always cut myself off too early. Anyways, I finished all of the photo edits for the job down in Coral Springs. So all of the people got their images, all 75 of them. I also was able to gain a little extra from the sales of the complete albums. So how I set it up was I provided the 2 images per individual that the company requested and paid for. Anything beyond that, if the person I took a photo of wanted more of their images, I left them a nice memo saying that, you know, each image was a certain dollar amount, and if you want the full album, it was another dollar amount. Well, to my surprise, a few people wanted their whole albums, so that was a huge plus. I was not expecting that at all. I just put it out there, and lo and behold, there are individuals who like all the images that I made for them. So kudos to me. I'm proud of myself. I did that. Now I think I'm done. Bye.